Yes. You check so many that sometimes how do you check? Wait for that. How those commentators unmute their mic. You cannot hear them. That's a total. What? Yes. Why? Go on, Ivy. Then you hit ball, you score.
Oh, it's actually so cool. Tastes good.
You can watch it from. Well, yeah, you can.
That's cool.
Yeah, Preston. You can get switched angle. What?
Tiny child, bro.
I know, bro. When he was in like the
Especially
basketball.
in ninth graders are crazy small.
Yeah, I know.
They're like
Because like,
babies.
like when I was in ninth grade, I feel like I was way taller than
No,
that.
exactly.
Yeah.
Me too. Can't hear him.
Hold up. I'll call Sam. Look, that's not open compared to ours.
I'm gonna eat my food.
I was gonna go home so I can eat breakfast today, so.
Yeah? But you're gonna go home right after this?
Like before we had, because it's gonna be for 4 hours. So.
Is it? I thought it was still 12.
Yeah, that's like 3. So.
Yeah, okay. 4 hours, I'm like, geez, I'm not gonna be here too long, bro. I need my lunch. Well, I bike from Hague.
Relax, over.
We are running some checks here if the mic works. That's a ball. Oh, that's another ball. Another ball. Another ball. To the cameraman, down at the field, we can hear you loud and clear if you can hear us back. Strike. That is 1 out. Lovely pitching from Owen. Strike. Strike out. Or no. That does not look like a strike. That looks like a walk.
What do I just stay here and make sure it doesn't turn off?
One out. That is the second out. Stroke out the dude. Struck out. Struck out. Struck out. Struck out. Struck out. Struck out the dude. ASP trying to steal those bases here. Foul ball. Foul ball. There.
It's coming through. It's coming through.
Okay. Foul ball there. Oh, 9 trying to steal the base there. Has to be very careful. Number 19, first baseman, John. Has to be very careful to make sure 9 does not steal a base here. Ash in a very comfortable position with 2 outs. With 2 outs here. Number 9 on the edge of his toes here. Trying to steal those bases. That's a ball. That looks like a strike. Ooh, they try to get second baseman out. Unsuccessful. There's a guy on second and there's a guy on first. Oh, no. No, number 9 stole the base. Number 9 stole the base. They tried to get him out, but they could not. Ooh, that was a strike. Lovely pitching by Owen. Ooh, that's another strike. Now that's 3, and there's a turnover now here as we move to the bottom of the second. So as we analyze that, Sam has joined us here today.
Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning,
everyone. Yeah, great inning right here.
Lovely outfield. We managed really well.
Yep. And
We're
we got to maintain our lead.
Yeah.
So that's really good. Great pitching from Owen O'Brien.
Yes, very
Number
great
13.
pitching. He struck out some people here today.
Yep.
Yesterday he couldn't find his rhythm, but today it seems like it's paying off. And yeah, great work from the outfield. We know ASP has some really great batters, so to have an inning where they don't score is an accomplishment in itself, Sam,
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It looks like Owen O'Brien definitely has found his rhythm. Yesterday he was a little bit down, but today he's pitching really well, pitching really hard, and getting those people out. So that's a really good job from Owen.
And that moves us to the bottom of the second here. Ash still lead the Rebels by 1.
Let's go, boys. Family out. Outfield, what are you doing as it comes to you?
So, bottom of the second.
Batting is Eli Plank, 11th grade.
Did that look like a strike or a
I
ball?
think that was a ball. I'm not really sure though. That
That's
could be another ball.
Yeah.
That's two. Oh no, that was a strike. Never mind. That's
It was
a strike. So 1-1 right now.
Yeah, looked like it was
Eli
outside
Plank
the box.
sizing up the pitcher. Two balls and one strike. The pitcher looking to try and get Eli out here. And he goes for it.
He
Good
hits
hit.
it. Can we go to the second
Aw,
camera?
He will not
Ooh,
make
he
it.
doesn't make it.
Not
No.
safe. That is one out for the American School.
That is unlucky.
Very unlucky there.
Oh, he's
Oh,
safe.
it is not out. He is safe. Wow.
To me, he looked like he was out.
He looked very out, but apparently he is safe, so that is very good for us.
Yes,
no
very
outs.
good. Very good.
Good hit by Eli down the middle. That is now Jack Stevens batting up.
Jack Stevens is a sophomore here at
Yes.
Ash. First year at Ash.
Eli Plank looking to steal the bases here. As Jack Stevens, one ball. Looks like one ball and one strike for Jack Stevens. Jack Stevens, another strike. Unfortunate there.
2-1. 2-1.
Oh, never mind. He's out. That's 3 strikes then.
Oh.
Jack Stevens is out. Now batting is Graham Frontsack, the one of the 2 or 3 only freshmen
Yeah.
in our high school baseball team.
Ooh, that was a ball.
That is a ball. 1 ball for the pitcher of Paris.
Graham was the guy yesterday who hit a lovely diamond to center field and got some men home. One of the 2 freshmen yesterday, also Will, who did an amazing job.
Yeah, really stepped up.
Ooh, he hits
Great
it.
hit there.
Will it be caught?
Go, boy, go!
Oh, Eli makes it. Will he? Yes,
He makes it to second.
But
He's safe
it's
at
very-
second. And Graham,
Oh, he's out.
oh,
He's out.
he's out. Wow. Okay, never mind then. But Graham makes it to first base. Great hit there.
That looked more safe to me than
Yeah.
Eli's,
Oh, well.
Eli's one, but it's okay.
Next up to bat here. Can't really
Lucas
tell.
Timms, I
I
think.
think it is Lucas Timms. It's Lucas Timms, number 18, also sophomore.
Ooh, strike.
A lot of sophomores and juniors on this team this year. We only have 2 seniors and 3 freshmen. Graham looking to steal a base here.
Ball. That looked like a ball.
1 ball and 1 strike.
Are we on 2 outs? Yeah, so.
Got to be careful here if you're on 2 outs.
Ooh, strike.
Tries to go for it, strikes. That is another ball, 2-2. Will he strike out here and turn it around, or will he hit this ball? Goes for
Ooh.
it and strikes out.
Scoreless inning. Scoreless second inning here. No team managed to get a man home.
That's very interesting. Yeah, very, very interesting game. I think we definitely saw some good hitting, but also
Some batting, yeah.
some batting and great fielding as well to make sure those people getting to the bases are being, yeah.
Yeah, scoreless inning. Not what we expected. Yesterday the score was 9-7. So now that we move into
The
the
third
third inning
with
already,
only
and
3
we're only
points.
3 points, is step up from yesterday. Yesterday, maybe more mistakes, maybe tired from the journey here, but today it's more of a challenge to score.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely think the fielding is way better today. There's a lot of good catching and a lot of good throwing back to the bases to get those kids out. So definitely doing really well there. The pitching is also going really well. A lot of batters are striking out. For Unfortunately, we've seen 2 batters for our team for the Trojans strike out, as well as 2 batters, I think, for the Rebels also strike out. So, yeah, a little bit less high pace than yesterday.
Yeah.
Definitely
We're already
still
on
a
the
good
third
game.
inning. Yesterday it took us 2 hours to play 5 innings, and it's been
45 minutes.
45 minutes, and we're already at the top of the third. So, back to the field. So, if you are just joining us here, Trojans lead the Rebels by 1. The score is 2-1, and it's the top of the third inning. Number 19 appears to be our first baseman for the third, top of the third. That is John.
John Zimmerman, yes. Yesterday we saw him as our pitcher. Looks like today Owen Bryan is solely going to be pitcher, and John is taking over first base, taking the place of Ryan Mazar, our 10th grader, number 11, who we saw yesterday as well.
He might have been injured. I don't know.
Might have been injured.
Yeah.
That one ball we saw yesterday
Yeah.
looked like it hurt.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens here.
Owen continues his lovely rhythm here. Let's see if he can strike out this guy. Was that a ball? Was that a strike?
Was that a ball or a strike? We do not know. We can't tell. Can't hear anything either. But that's okay.
That looked like a.
That is a strike.
A strike.
Or no, that was a ball.
Yeah. We should base it on the coach's reaction, honestly.
Yeah.
It's. So this might be 3-0, honestly. Hits it.
Hits it. Straight to
Abhishek
third
gets
base.
it.
Abhishek picks it up.
Not
Looks
in time. Not in time, but lovely throw.
Good throw there by Abhishek.
Love this new angle.
Yes,
Field.
great stuff. Always looking to increase our range here with the Trojan TV and our media team.
Yeah. So number 18 hit a single. Will he try to steal second?
Let's see here.
Hits
Owen
it.
hits
I
it.
heard that one. I heard it from here. That's a foul ball.
That is a foul ball.
I heard the
What?
clink.
Why is
of
it
the
foul?
bat from
What?
all the way
Why
over
is it
here.
foul?
Maybe that was
If
a
it land-
softball. I don't know, but
Number 18 here looking to steal second. Can't make it to second because it
That's
was a foul ball.
strike 1.
So that is strike 1.
Ooh,
Is he out? Is he out?
Has to scare him. You gotta
He
scare
is
them a bit.
Barely makes it back to home or first place. Sorry.
I thought it was gonna hit him in the face. Honestly, that
Yeah.
ball was straight towards the camera as well.
Great quick reactions by Owen.
Ooh, ball. Oh, when he goes steal second.
Does steal second. Let's see. Maybe we can look at the other camera to see if he is. Yep, he is. Number 18 second base. Great moves there. 1 ball and 1 strike. Good pitch there by Owen.
Strike, no? A strike.
Not sure if it's a strike or not. I think it might be.
So 2-1.
Looks like 2-1 for the Trojans.
Ooh.
And that is another strike.
No, he doesn't. That's not a strike. He
That is
feels
not a
third
strike.
base.
Ooh.
The pitcher dropped out. So I don't think that's a strike.
So the catcher dropped it. It is a ball.
Anybody swung at it.
2-2.
Yeah.
And 18 takes third base. Now looking to take home.
Hits it.
Good
Will
hit
he get
there.
out? Abhishek with the
Abhishek
catch.
there.
Yes, he does get the
Catches it.
catch. What
So
a
that
catch.
is 1 out there. Great catch by Abhishek at the third base. Yeah, definitely a good player.
Yeah. Oh, and we also see Jordy, number 15,
Number
is
15,
shortstop here.
Shortstop right now.
So that's 1 out. Lovely pitching by Owen.
Yes, definitely.
Really fast balls, really hard to hit, and if you hit them, they go high up into the air, easy for the catchers for the outfield to catch.
Yep, that's great stuff there. Again, we see this number 18 looking to steal home. Hopefully he does not make it there, but we will see. Owen O'Brien looking to pitch.
That was a bit high out of the box.
That was a bit high. Not sure if it was a strike. I think it was a ball. That might be ball one.
Hits it. Where is it?
Way outfield and caught by the outfielders.
Wow.
Caught by Preston, number 6. One of the only 2 seniors. Great plays there by Preston. Can't really tell what's going on, but we do know it was caught, and that means that there's a second out. So we have 1 player at third base, 2 outs for the Rebels, and there's a new player now going up to bats.
I'm surprised number 18 didn't run.
Yeah, definitely. But great catch by Preston nonetheless. That is 1 strike, I think.
I think who's pitcher? Wyatt maybe might be pitcher.
I think we
No, catcher. My bad, catcher.
Wyatt might be catcher. That's right. We did change up the lineup a little bit here. As you can see, Abhishek third base, John not.
Wow,
Oh,
hits it. Oh, and the
great hit
camera's
there.
moving.
It's really perfect.
Incredible hit.
Incredible camera
Safe
movement.
at
I have
first
used
base
to
here,
see that
number
first.
5.
Oh, and number 18
And
scored.
number 18 did make it home, so that is 1 point for
To
ASP.
tie the ball game. To tie the ball game here.
Great camera movement there.
Yeah, really great camera movement there. Getting a bit more versatile. Number 5 tries
Number
to steal
5
the
tries to
base.
steal the base.
Ooh,
Does make it.
does.
That's unfortunate. Good play there by number 5.
It looks like when the pitcher's about to release the ball, the batter, the people on the base run, and there's just not enough speed to get the ball there in time.
Ooh, that's a strike for. That's the second strike then, I think. No? Okay, then it's the first strike. Owen O'Brien still pitching really well. That is a ball.
Great pitching by Owen O'Brien, finding his rhythm here.
Yeah.
He's finding his rhythm.
Definitely
That's
is. See here. Another ball for Owen. We might be jinxing him here. Hopefully not.
Ooh, hits
Ooh,
it.
he
That's
goes
a
for it.
foul ball. Foul ball. He hit that, but it went to foul ball. Yeah, he swung at that.
So that
hit
is.
it.
So I think that the strike thing is wrong because it should probably be 2 strikes if he's still going
Yeah,
for it.
because yes, 2-3.
So now it is 2-2.
2-3. No, wasn't it for ball? Yeah, my bad, my bad.
2-2.
Yeah, 2-2. Fun fact: if you hit the ball and you're on second strike and it's a foul ball, you still get to. Oh, and that's a
That is
strike.
a 3rd strike, and that is also 3 outs. So we turn it around. Ash going to go and start pitching. Hitting.
Batting.
Yeah.
As we move on to the
Bottom of the 3rd.
bottom of the third, yeah, 2-2. Great work by the outfielders. ASP, I think all of them batted. Only one was struck out, and great pitching from Owen to get those balls. Abhishek also caught a
Incredible catching there by Abhishek.
and
Good.
Jordy as well. No, Jordy with that.
No, Preston. Sorry.
Preston.
In the outfield catching that long ball way out for another strikeout. So that's
Yeah.
very good. Very good job by our outfielders there.
So in 2 innings, ASP has only scored 1 run.
Yep.
Very different scenes from what
different.
we saw yesterday.
Still very exciting nonetheless, and we will find out shortly who is going to start for the Trojans to bat.
Yes. So that brings us to the bottom of the third for people who have just joined the stream. Ash, it's a tied ball game here, 2-2, and it's the bottom of the third. Very sunny day, as you can see. I'm wearing sunglasses because
Yeah, it's an incredible day
very
here
sunny.
in Wassenaar at the ABF, at the American School of the Hague. We have a wonderful atmosphere, and it is currently 10 degrees Celsius.
10 degrees, colder
10
than
degrees.
yesterday.
It seems colder, but it is actually really nice outside. Clear blue skies.
Clear like yesterday.
Yep, and very, very great atmosphere, as we already said. Also, give a huge shout out to the Trojan Club for organizing the food, snacks, drinks here at the ABF. Come and get your snacks if you are getting thirsty and hungry. Yeah.
or if you're enjoying the stream, come watch it live here at the ABF. There's 2 games actually happening currently. There's the varsity baseball, and there's also the varsity softball playing just right there.
Yep.
We can see it really clearly. But yeah, our hope is to stream both games in the future. So if you're interested in joining or doing something like this, join the media team. We would love to have you here to do to the media club.
Yeah. To
Yeah.
join the media club. You can't really tell.
If
Cameraman could move the camera over a little bit so that we can see the batters. Thank you very much.
thank you very much, cameraman. Thank you very much.
Let's see here.
Do you know who is pitching? Has the birdie told you? Whoa.
So that is 2 balls and 1 strike, I think. Could it be a 3rd ball?
Do we have information on who is batting? And that is a walk.
That is a walk. So 4 balls for the pitcher. And let's see here. Preston gets to walk to first base. Preston,
Lovely.
incredible player, as we already said. Great outfielder, great hitter. Yesterday we saw some amazing hits there as well. Yeah, great senior to have on the team.
Oh,
Okay, hits
and
it
that's
there.
a hit.
Good hit
That is a
there.
hit. Can we change to
Jordy
second? Oh, and
gets
he's
it.
also running to home. Gets the
Jordy gets
run.
to first, goes
Get-
for second.
Can
Let's
we
see
get
the other
this?
camera
Can we see the other camera angle, please?
So makes it home.
So that's 3-2.
Preston makes it home.
3-2.
Jordy to the first base. Great hit there by Jordy.
Who hit that? Jordy hit that, and he's on
Jordy
first
hit that.
base.
He's on first base.
Yes. 0-0, 0-0, and first base. Ooh, somebody try to steal second base.
Jordy is
Oh, no.
trying to steal second base here.
Somebody's on
He
second.
did make it to second base, as we can see.
Ooh.
Strike 1.
Who might that be?
Who might this be? Not really sure.
Hits it.
Hits it. There he goes. High
There-
hit there.
Can we go to
Oh,
the
not
second
past
camera?
it.
Oh, and he drops it.
Drops it. Jordy stays, and the player makes it to first base.
As soon as we cut to that angle, I saw a dude fly.
Number
try to
19,
catch the
John.
ball.
So that is John with the high hit to make it to first base. Jordy stays on second. And now Abhishek is batting. So when Abhishek starts to run, both players will have to run to third
Yeah.
and second base because otherwise all the bases will be full.
But Abhishek is a great hitter.
Great hitter.
He's done a great job. Oh,
Oh, what's going on here?
what is?
Looks like a timeout.
Oh, timeout. There's a timeout in baseball. Okay, so let's
Timeout
bring
in
it to the
baseball. Timeouts do
cameraman.
exist.
So, what have we just seen so far, Sam?
Well, I see some great hitting here by our players. Preston, Yordi, John as well. All 3 really good players. And definitely making it difficult for the outfielders of the Rebels.
Yeah, point on the board for the Trojans to get us in the lead. So it's the second time that we're in the lead today, as opposed to yesterday where we were always trailing or tied. So very good step. That's gonna bring us to the next game as well, because we have a double header today on our hands. We have a double header. We have a double header today.
Let's see what's going on at the field.
Bring back to the field.
If Abhishek is hitting,
First camera.
first camera. Jordy is at second, and
Ooh, hit
on at first. Yeah, that's
foul
right.
ball. Foul
ball there.
A strike.
1 strike for Abhishek. A little bit impatient on these pitches. As always, he's really trying to get that really good hit. but that might cost him as it has before. So we'll see if he tries to be a little bit more patient and get a good hit here. Goes
Wow,
for
what a
good
hit! Here we go to the second camera angle, and Jordy's gonna go for home.
He's going for home, makes it to second. John and Abhishek makes it to first.
That's the four. That's another point.
4-2 for Ash right now. 2 points in this inning. Bottom of the third. Jordy
He's up to the base.
The base.
What just happened? Oh, he's out.
Oh, John, that is unfortunate. Kind of an
What just
interesting move
what
there.
just happened?
John tries to steal the third base.
He was safe.
He was very safe. And he is now out. So
That is unfortunate.
Out for the
That is
Trojans.
unfortunate because we're in a very good position right now. Mistakes
That.
could cost us. Yeah, could
Mistakes
cost
like
us the
that
game.
cost us
Which
a lot.
they did yesterday. A couple mistakes, but that's okay. Oh, and he hits
Good
it.
hit there.
Is it caught? Yes, it is.
Makes it to first. And
It is caught. That looked like it was caught.
Abhishek,
Is that caught?
it was not caught. It was not caught. Wyatt is now on first. Abhishek makes it to the second
Lovely.
base. Well done there by Wyatt, our favorite Canadian.
Fair Canadian.
Let's not forget about Owen though.
No bias. No
No
bias.
bias
no
here.
bias.
Who is pitching right now? Can't really tell. Oh, sorry, who's batting?
But Abhishek, let's just talk
Abhishek.
about. He's always that reliable player
Yep,
who we can always
definitely.
count on
Great
to get
hitting.
those great hits.
Also Wyatt. Yesterday we saw some really good hits. Very unfortunate to have it caught by the outfield in the final play of the game.
Oh, that I remember that one. Yeah, it's a very good hit to center field, but it was caught.
So right now it is Daniel batting, a 10th grader.
Daniel is very good. I think he's one of the pitchers on the team.
Yep, very versatile player. Can do a lot of everything. Let's see if he can do well at batting.
What a
Good
hit!
hit there. Down center field.
Is Abhishek
Abhishek
gonna
goes
get
for
there?
third.
He's going for
No,
oh.
he's not. No, he's not. He's Abhishek safe at third. Luckily,
He tripped.
tripped over, but he makes it to third. That is fine. Wyatt Beath now at second, and Daniel at first. That means the bases are loaded.
They're
Here
loaded.
At the APF, the
Who's
bases
gonna
are loaded.
Who's gonna do
and
the
it
grand
looks
slam?
like
Who might hit it?
the person who has the opportunity to hit a grand slam here. Who could this be? We'll soon find out. That is one ball.
A strike.
Oh, never mind. That is a strike. That's
We have to be
unfortunate.
patient. We have to be patient.
Have to be careful here.
We have an opportunity to get another out.
Could
but-
we find out who this batter is?
Ooh, that look at the
That's
ball.
a ball. One ball, one strike.
So if it's a
Still
walk,
don't
it's
know
we
who
get a
is
we
batting.
get a free point if we walk. So something to keep in mind.
I think we think it might be Graham, but we are not really sure. That could be another ball. So it is 2-1. It is not Graham actually. It is Eli. Eli who has the opportunity to hit a grand slam here. Eli Plank.
Lots
another
of
junior.
pressure. Lots of pressure.
Lots of pressure here, but will he live in that pressure or will he sink in that pressure? We'll soon find out. Oh, that's 3 balls. Could this be the walk that we need to get a grand slam?
No, we don't get a grand slam. I think it's just everybody shifts one play.
Everybody
yeah.
should, but we have 3 bases.
Yeah, but then we're gonna have the opportunity to get another grand slam.
Is that another ball?
He
No,
walks, and
he
that's another
walks.
point.
Incredible here. Abhishek walks home. Eli Plank walks to first. Bases are still loaded. Wyatt
Trojans lead by 3.
Trojans are leading by 3, and Jack Stevens, our sophomore, is now batting up. What a
not up to
game
bat.
here. What a game. Let's see here. Wyatt Beath, third base. Eli Plank, first base. Don't really remember who's on second. That's all right, though.
It was
First,
it after why Daniel. Daniel is on
second is Daniel. Second is Daniel. Yep, that's right. That's 1 ball there for the
Number
Rebels. Number
22 has
22.
not had a very good inning so far.
No, that's very unfortunate. Yesterday he was pitching really well, but today it's a lot more difficult.
Ooh.
Another
Oh,
ball.
Wyatt's
And
going for
Wyatt is
it.
going for it. No.
Is he safe?
He's
He's safe. He is safe.
Wyatt Beath, incredible steal to make it home. 6-2 now. Up
6-2.
by 4.
Oh my days.
Wow. Wyatt Beath. That is incredible.
Incredible play.
We also have a dog on the field now. Oh gosh, everything is happening here at the ABS.
Where is the dog? What has he been?
Oh dear. Do we have a replay moment on that or no?
I want to see the
Unfortunately
dog.
not, but we can see the dog
Oh,
here.
the dog is juking.
Dog is.
Oh,
Oh no.
Whose dog is
Whose
this?
dog is this? Oh, he's sitting now. He's sitting down. Okay, let's get him out of the field so we can continue our game. Incredible.
Lovely play.
Let's just talk about Wyatt Beath.
That was. But we have to get an interview.
Wow.
We have to get an interview. Let me write that down.
That's an interview right there.
let me write that
Definitely gonna
down.
get an interview. Wyatt Beath could that be the play of the game here to bring the lead up to 4 points? 4 points.
4-point gap. We've scored how many? 4 runs this inning.
4 runs in
And we only have one
single
out.
inning, and we only have 1 out. There's still 2 bases that are the third and second base are still
Third and second, really.
third and second. So Daniel
Stole the base. We all stole bases.
Daniel and
Eli.
Eli Plank. So
Ooh, foul ball.
up
Foul
now,
ball.
foul ball for Jack. That's all right though. Let's see if he can get 1 good hit. All he needs is 1 good hit, and that might be another point for the Trojans.
I'm still mesmerized by that
Yeah.
play from Wyatt. I would have never gone. I would have been too scared, honestly.
Incredible moves there.
Umpire making some really hard decisions today.
Looks to be a
High.
ball.
Yeah.
It was quite
22
high.
has not been in his rhythm.
No, but
He's not found his rhythm.
the Trojans have, and they've been very, very concentrated, very locked in, as we say. And
Locked in.
they were definitely showing that what we can do here.
Yeah.
That is another foul ball though.
That's
Unfortunate.
strike
That's
2.
Strike number 2. That's okay. Jack needs to take his time here in these balls. I think it's
Hit. Ooh, strike. And
strike
that is
3.
out.
That is out for Jack Stevens. Unfortunate there.
Very
Up
tough day.
next,
Very tough
though.
day today. He's been struck out twice. Very hard.
Up
Can he
next,
bounce
we
back
have
in the second
Graham.
game?
Up next, we have Graham. Graham Frontside, our 9th grader. As we said before, Graham and Will both. Oh no, it's not Graham. It's Lucas.
Ooh, Lucas. He walked.
It is Graham.
It is
Never
Graham.
mind.
Never underestimate the freshman here.
Never
Graham did an
underestimate the freshman.
amazing
That's
play
ball
yesterday.
1.
Let's see if he can redo that.
Goes
Ooh,
for that.
strike.
Strikes. Unfortunate. Let's see. We still have third and second base loaded, so hopefully we can see some more points here for the Trojans.
What a hit!
Great hit,
Can we
Graham.
go to second? Daniel goes home, and the end is gonna go.
Eli Plank also looks to go home.
That's
Daniel goes home. That is
That is
2 points for the Trojans.
That is
Incredible there.
yes.
Wow. What an inning.
Graham's mom in the background cheering for him.
Yeah, incredible stuff.
Lovely hit. That was left field.
Yeah.
Left field. Lovely
Straight
hit.
down to left
Now
field.
it's 8-2 because
8-2.
Daniel and Eli went home. If anybody was wondering, that is our hardworking guy Roberto who made all of this
Production.
possible.
Yes, definitely. So huge thanks to Roberto. He gives himself a little shout out there. Probably a mistake, but that's all right. Let's see here.
8-2, by the way.
8-2.
6 runs in
6. Wow, 6 runs.
8-2. And he walks. Tim's
And Lucas Timms walks.
for the second time in
That
this
is
game.
Interesting. So it is 8-2.
8-2. It is 8-2. And Lucas walks. So the ASP's pitcher has not been on a good form. Lucas walked twice this game already. So it's the second time he walks. Sorry, guys.
So number 1 now, Robbie Dillon batting. Oh no, sorry, I'm
Ooh.
really blind. Number 6, sorry.
Can we go to
Number
the?
6, Preston is batting. Let's see have number 12.
Third and second, so they
So-
both stole bases. They
Could
both
we-
stole bases.
Could we see the second camera so we can see who
What is happening?
is on which base? Who's on
The second camera.
the second camera? That's
Second camera.
Lucas is still at second and Graham is at third. Okay, that's good. Good to know.
2 outs. 2 outs so far.
Out so far. I think that might be 2 balls. Not really sure. Here we go though.
So number
Preston,
6.
Great batter as we know.
Ooh, foul
that is a
ball.
foul ball, so
Lucky.
that is
Very
one strike.
lucky. Very lucky.
So Preston, actually, does that mean we've been through the entire lineup already for
Yeah.
batting?
Yeah. I was told that it sometimes happens because we've made 6 runs.
We've made 6 runs, so almost everyone has been batting. We have a couple more players, but could
And
it
he
be-
walks.
He walks. Wow. Okay.
Base, you
So-
know what time it is? Bases are loaded.
here at the ABF. This is incredible stuff. The Trojans are pulling away with this game today. 1 ball.
Who's batting? Who has his
Who is
opportunity?
batting? Let's see. Jordy is batting. Another senior here. The second senior. We just saw Preston. Now we see Jordy. Also a great player, good hitter. That's 2 balls.
Very, very fast innings until we've gone into the 3rd inning, where it's taken at least 20 minutes. What a hit!
Ooh, that is gone. That is incredible. Oh, what do we see here?
It's being caught. What happened?
What happened there? It was caught. Does that mean
No, it wasn't caught.
it wasn't caught? So what has happened here?
Foul ball.
Oh, could be a foul ball. That is unfortunate. 1 strike for Jordy and 2 balls. We still have
looked
the
like-
bases loaded.
A power shot, honestly.
Yeah. Another one. Jordy.
Graham goes to home. Will he get to home?
Graham goes
Yes,
home.
he does.
We have
Oh, and they're all going.
Lucas goes home, Preston goes home, and Jordy makes it to
That's
second
11-2.
3 points, and it's 11-2 here at the ABF. What a game.
Oh my
wow.
days.
3.
Nightmare for ASP.
That's a grand slam, right?
No,
we had-
because there's
We had all 3 bases loaded.
but you have to grand slam is when you get a home run. No?
Oh,
I think when you get a home run and you also
here's
run.
the replay. We can see
Lovely
we have Jordy
hit.
going to second, Preston going past third, all the way down to home, and Lucas as well. So,
What a play.
great play there by the Trojans and really taking this game away.
And it's timeout. Yeah, I think they
It
have
is
to
a
have a timeout.
timeout.
They have to decide on who to change pitching because the pitcher
Probably
hasn't had a
change
good
pitching.
game.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
I'm shocked, Sam.
Saying incredible stuff
We were
here.
just talking about how this game was only 2-2 and now it's 11-2.
It's 11-2, and it's still the 3rd inning.
Oh
and
no,
we-
we've changed. We're changing.
Oh.
So
Did we
somebody
change?
got out.
Oh, okay.
We're getting word that maybe they got
Insider information
insider
here.
information. But yeah,
So,
shocked. Very plays. A lot of plays.
a lot of good plays
A lot of
here.
plays.
I think we are switching because the game is getting too long already, just as it did yesterday.
We have to play a double header. So, but what does this mean for the next game? Because this is a very demoralizing loss for ASP.
This is incredible. Yesterday, way closer of a game, 9-7 actually for ASP, and today, the Trojans definitely
They're trailing by 9.
they're trailing by 9. The Rebels are trailing by 9, and
And I think this is the
Paris
last
has
inning.
not been able to, step up here.
Last inning here. Last inning. Because
It is
I talked to
11-2.
the umpire just before the game started. He told me it was about 4 innings because time constraints.
Because of time constraints.
Time constraints. But yes. So Trojans lead by 9 runs at the top of the 4th.
Yep. Right now, though, we're still warming up here.
Yeah.
The boys.
Haven't pitched in half an hour.
It looks like we also changed pitcher. It looks like we
Robbie
now
Dillon.
have Robbie Dillon, our new sophomore pitching, #1.
He did some
Also,
great pitches
he
yesterday.
did really good pitching. Struck the first player out. Struck the second guy out as well. Unfortunately, it was not enough.
But today, I think we've come back from yesterday's loss even stronger.
Yeah, way stronger today.
Maybe ASP partied too hard last night. You know?
You want me to do it? Here, Cindy.
So now we have Robbie pitching here. We zoomed in on Robbie because
Yeah.
he was a really good pitcher.
Put some on myself. This kid's free.
Can you just move?
So if you're just joining the stream, Ash lead by 9 runs at the top of the 4th.
Robbie Dillon pitching here. I think that is 2 balls. Never mind. It looks like what's happening here? Can't really tell. But Robbie still trying to get into his rhythm.
But who hit the ground slam?
I think it was Jordy.
And that's the type of things we see out of Patrick Mahomes there. Patrick Mahomes is a great quarterback, and that's the stuff we see from him.
Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah. Don't you know the meme?
What are you talking about?
Keeping up with the Gen Z stream.
Robbie here.
Ball.
Unfortunately, gets a walk. That means that number 22 gets to make it to first base. And
it's okay as long as
9 is on second base. So
wow.
2 bases are full right now. Robbie still needs to get into his rhythm. So we see now we have a number 9 on third who stole the base, and number 22 still on first base.
We have to concentrate here.
Robbie still looking to get into his rhythm. I think that's 2 balls. Oh, hits it.
9 goes.
9
Makes it to home.
makes it home. So 9 makes it
Oh,
home.
mistake
Oh,
there.
Abhishek, mistake. Oh, and
And-
22 makes it home as well. That's 2 points. Very quick there for ASP. 2 points, but 1 out because the batter could not make it home.
Yeah. The key is not to lose concentration here. We have a big lead, but we can't let that play into our security right now.
Definitely. Robbie Dillon again.
I think if
Really high.
I might be
1
mistaken,
ball.
but maybe if ASP cannot reach 11 runs, I think the game stops because we have to play the doubleheader. What do you think, Sam?
I'm not really sure right now, but I think that might be the case because we do have another game at 12:30.
12, no, 11.
11. Sorry, 11.
That should run until 12:30,
Should run until 12:30. That's right.
and we'll cover that as well.
So Robbie here, 3 balls. Is that another one? No, it is not. That's finally a strike. So hopefully Robbie can get into his rhythm now. That's another ball, and that is a walk for the Paris player. Makes it to first.
There's one.
Coach is happy.
Wyatt seems to be catcher.
Wyatt is catcher right now. Robbie is pitching. Abhishek still at third base. Let's look at the rest of the lineup here. It looks like Yordi is in between.
Shortstop, right?
Shortstop.
That could be shortstop.
And John, 19, first base.
Ooh, try to steal.
Player of Paris
Oh.
tries to steal.
Oh, stare down.
Barely made it back. But yeah, I think that the Rebels are getting a lot more aggressive now because they want to get those points back.
What a hit! Does he catch it? No, he
No,
doesn't.
he doesn't.
But does he
So
get him out?
stolen second base.
What just?
Ooh. First is safe. That was
Did we get
really,
second out?
really close.
How did we
And
not get second out?
Second and first both make it.
That was
Wow.
a major loss of concentration,
Yep.
Sam. I don't know if that might have been Daniel. It was easier for him to pass it to second, but again, that confidence.
One more ball for Robbie Dillon here. We have 2 players now from the Rebels on first and second base. 1 out still.
We can't let the big lead impact how we play in our confidence.
Yep. 2 balls now for Robbie Dillon. Oh, and he
Ooh.
goes for that.
Is that a strike? Oh, he's going.
Wyatt.
Oh my God!
Wow.
No!
Barely.
No!
Oh, and he makes it home.
No!
Oh, that's
No.
another point for the Rebels. So
Mistake after mistake.
don't really know what just happened there. The ball was struck at. Wyatt goes and tries to throw it to Abhishek at third, but Abhishek drops the ball, and the player who makes it to third goes all the way home. And that is where that point comes
Too high
from.
for Abhishek.
A little bit too high, but also just very unlucky there, and allows ASB to take another point really, really quickly. So we have to be careful here.
Ooh,
That
foul
is a
ball.
that is a foul ball. So that is 1 strike and 1 out.
So 9-point lead has turned into a 6-point lead.
6-point lead.
6-point lead.
Not sure if you can count, but that's all right.
I don't think I passed the second grade maths, honestly. Oh,
Is that a walk? That is a walk, and number 7 makes it to third base. So we are here at the ABF. We have the first and third base. And it is still a 6-point lead. I think
and
we're
now
taking a timeout.
timeout.
Makes sense. We really need to
Lock
step
in.
up our game here. Log in, as we say here in 2025. I don't know what's going on, chat, but it looks like we really need to step up our game.
Yeah, so we're currently at the top of the fourth inning. Rebels trail by 6 and currently 1 out. We were at the top of the form. We had a very good form. But
Very good form.
this inning, I think the point deficit really made us too confident, and then is where we're making silly mistakes
Yeah,
there. Silly mistakes.
I definitely think we lost our focus, and we were quick to relax. I think we were just too relaxed here at the start of the
Yeah.
fourth inning,
Yeah.
which has cost us three quick points.
Yeah.
Overconfidence here
Yeah.
by the players, and I definitely hope that Patrick and Tyler, the coaches of the Trojans, have been able to say that to the team in the timeout. Let's
So,
see how it's looking.
Let's
right
go
now.
back to the field. So if you're just joining, again, this is the top of the fourth. Rebels trail by 6 runs with currently 1 out.
That is 1 strike. I think that's 1 strike. So 2 strikes and 1 ball here for Robbie. Another strike. Great batting here by Robbie.
That timeout really helped. Didn't
And
it?
it looks like Robbie is finally getting into his rhythm here. So.
Oh.
Robbie here, great batting. So that's 2 strikes, 1 out. 2 strikes and 1 out. Or no, it's 2.
2 strikes.
2 strikes, 1 ball. Sorry.
2 strikes and 1 ball.
Good pitching here by Robbie. 1 more. That is a ball. So 2-2 now. The first base. I think the third and the second.
Ooh, foul ball.
Third and second base now are loaded, as we can see here. Number 7 and number 11
Very wide
for the
camera angle.
Rebels. And as we go back now to Robbie, who's going to be pitching.
Ooh, hits it.
Hits it. Good hit there.
Can we go to second?
by
The
Rebels.
camera. Oh. And 14 goes.
14
14
goes
is
for
going.
home. Makes it home. Looks to be like he's making it home. Number 5 and yeah, so
6.
so 6 points there for the Rebels now.
So now the Rebels trail by 5 with
Rebels
1
trail
out
by
to go.
5 with 1 out. The second base there's no one on second, no one on third, 1 person on first.
Wait. That looked like a strike to me.
So I think what we're finding out here is that the reason why we changed innings, even though we still had players to go,
Yeah.
was because of a mercy rule.
Oh.
So I think when you're up by a certain amount of points, the innings automatically switch to give the other team a chance to score some points as well.
Which is proving to be true because ASP has scored 4 runs,
4 runs right now.
making this a very long inning, and we haven't even reached the bottom.
So 2 balls there for Robbie. It's getting very busy here at the ABF.
Yeah.
The girls' game just finished.
We will get word on the score later. We have just gotten word that the varsity girls softball won by 11-3 this
What's
afternoon.
going on here? Is that a
Oh, and I think the game's ended
because
because
we had 2 outs. So unfortunately, there the scoreboard was a little bit wrong, but we had 2 outs and we just got a third. So that means that we are now switching to the bottom of the fourth.
Bottom of the fourth here. So, Sam, let's recap what happened down there. A little loss of concentration,
Yep.
maybe because of overconfidence.
Overconfidence, definitely a little bit of focused loss. But I also think that the Rebels were very good to step up their game and regain their own focus.
Yeah, after having conceded 9 runs.
After conceding 9 runs, they get 4 back on the Trojans.
But is that enough? I don't think so. Maybe I don't think that is enough.
We will see because I'm pretty sure this is our last inning.
Or maybe the end of the game.
Yeah. So might just be our last inning, and will it be the end of the game? We will see soon.
Since we don't have time and we have to start in half an hour.
Half an hour, the second game starts. So a very long day here for the players
and us
as well. There is 2 games today.
We have the opportunity to replay one of the points. Let's bring it up to the screen for ASP.
Let's look at
here
what they did here. Let's see. Who is this? So as you can see here, this is where it all goes wrong.
Yeah, it all went wrong.
Fails to catch that ball. We can see the guy making it to third and going home.
So now it looks like the game has ended. So we have won.
Is it over?
Yeah, because I don't think it doesn't make sense to play since we're up by 5. So that's one. That's
the win. Great start. Good job. Yeah, nice. 3 innings. Just pitches yesterday. So
Here we have a good angle of our team. Number 10, 13, 9, Wyatt Beath, flank.
Good job. Yeah.
And we'll be back
shortly. Job. We've been out getting a 3 or 4 batters. Yeah, so great job there. Voice less than top in the field, but entire game, great at bats. First and second inning, from all 5 pitches. Luckily we stopped that. After that, we got great hits in. I think the amount of hits we had today equals the amount of hits we had so far. These games, 4 games before, so that's really good. Keep that up. Yeah, doing that the next game. Yeah, should be good.
I have 2 words.
It's now 10:33 or something. We start the game at 11. You have to go to the sessions. You have time. Yeah, make sure you're back in like 20 minutes to do a few throwing, and then we will start. Yeah? Yeah. Wyatt. I remember.
No, Wyatt's.
Yeah, I think I'll start. If you start and then you take over halfway. Yeah. You need to go right.
Interview with Wyatt.
Beath. Yeah. Wait, I'm wearing a basketball shirt.
The junior at Ash for his play when he stole the base in the 3rd inning. So we might get a word on why he did it and if he felt confident to do it.
Got my baseball cap.
Yes, sir.
Represent.
So we might have that interview with you shortly. We just have to get word. Thank you very much.
Right. No, wait. Let's go to grade.
Here we have Wyatt.
I don't know.
Here at the coach. It's a good interview here.
Are you guys going to interview us?
Yeah, all right. What do you guys think of the game today?
I mean, we lost yesterday, so it felt good to win today. It was an 11-7 victory, and yesterday we lost 9-7, I believe. So, yeah, we had a lot better hitting, a little bit of errors in the infield, but pitching was good. Got anything else to say?
Oh, I think it was a way better game than yesterday. Structure of good offense, some sloppy defense sometimes, but our pitching did well. So, yeah, good game.
Like another question or
So you had a crazy save today. What do you think about that?
crazy what?
A crazy save. What do you think about that?
What do you? Crazy run. Crazy run. The slide.
Oh, the slide.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. That was fun. I mean, I told Tyler when I was at third base, I was like, if a goal goes back, the ball goes by the catcher, I'm going. Ball went by the catcher and I went. So, and then I saw that they had the ball and the pitcher was right on the plate, and I was like, I'm gonna have to slide here. So I kind of just did it, you know.
Playing a game in 20 minutes. What do you think we can work on to make sure we win the next one?
Infield, yeah, dude. Infield errors, I think. I'll let you answer this one.
Yeah, I think if we do less sloppy in the infield, work better there, we should be good. I think we have a strong team this year. So if we play on our best, then we should have a really good game. So yeah, I expect a lot from the next game. Sun is shining, so let's go.
All right.
See you in the next one.
Thank you.
Okay.
Wise words by Wyatt Beath. Simon, do you have anything to say to us?
Wise words there by Wyatt Beath and the coach Patrick. Definitely think that what he's saying makes a lot of sense.
Makes a lot of sense. Yeah, continue.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Okay.
We cannot hear them. I think the camera is muted. But Sam, what do you have to say about their words?
So yeah, definitely think that Patrick was right. Yesterday our defense was a little bit worse, and today we really stepped up. Way better game today as well. Yeah.
Yeah. I think incredible plays from Wyatt, Jordy, Eli, many good players, many good plays, and that's what made us, I think, win today's game. And hopefully keep this momentum up. Interesting choice. Robbie lost his rhythm a bit today, but hopefully he can bounce back in the second game today for this doubleheader.
Yep, definitely. So it's going to be a really interesting game. We'll be back after a break. We'll have the next game will start at 11. It looks like the players are coming
Back.
towards the ABF. And
Yes, so we will be. We might have interviews with them right
we might
here.
have interviews.
Do you want to go grab a chair?
We can do whatever we want. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
But right now we'll have a little bit of a break.
Yes, we'll be back. Oh, that's sick. That's so tough.
You're live right now.
What's up, Trojan fam?
We have the players here in the studio.
Wyatt, our
Yeah, what's up?
good
Our
player, shortstop, or
And
pitcher,
catcher.
Shortstop yesterday, catcher today, you know.
Robbie, our
Up here.
pitcher.
Robbie, good pitching today.
Thank you.
Today it was a good game, you know. We caught the dub,
Off the dub.
and we play in 21 minutes, so catch
if
us
we can get
there.
another one.
Robbie, you got something to say? Or?
Nothing.
Nothing to say.
Nothing to say.
All right, boys. Thanks, Trojan Country. We'll see you next time.
13th.
That's yes.
Owen O'Brien. It
No
looks like let's see, we can't really tell.
What does the little birdie tell you, Sam?
Little birdie won't tell me anything about who is on which base, which is unfortunate.
Little
but
birdie's too sleepy.
maybe we can get a sense of who is on the field right now. That would be very nice. If you could make out the numbers, that would be great. First base.
Very long warm up, honestly. Oh no, we're playing.
Oh,
We are
have
playing.
we started? Oh,
We
we
are
started.
playing.
Oh gosh, guys.
Oh, sorry. Our bad.
That's
Our
all
bad. Our
bad.
bad. Our bad.
Let's get the score reset. I think that is one ball now.
Yeah, that's.
John is pitching. That is the second ball. Third base. Jordy at second.
I looked like a strike.
I think that's a strike. Yeah, Trojan.
Who hits it? Where does it go? Camera 2.
You
Oh!
see a fumble.
A fumble.
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 Fumble from our shortstop. And so number 6 makes it to first base.
That could have been an out. You could have if that was
could've been
caught and played that. He could have been out.
Grounder.
Very unlucky. Very unlucky.
There
Very
for
unlucky.
the Trojans.
Number 3 is no. My bad. I take that back. Ooh. Number 6 trying to steal the base. Has to be careful.
Up now we have. Is that a? That's a ball. So we
ball.
have a ball here. It looked like number 6 was trying to steal the second base, but that did not happen. 1 ball and 1 strike.
What a hit!
Oh,
Camera 2. Can we get camera 2?
Number 6 is going to third. The other batter.
Wow, that is gone.
Number 6
Will he go
home.
Will he go home?
Will he make it home? I think he
Yes,
does.
he does, and that's the first point of the inning. 1-0 to the Rebels.
The Rebels, incredible hit there by the batter. We have a second baseman now, or a player on second base, and we have a new batter up in camera 1.
Lovely hit. That was center field.
Center field, way downtown.
Oh, and a timeout is called.
And I think, I'm not sure what's going on here, but
that's first point on the board for the Rebels, and that's what we see. That consistent. They're very good at batting. The Rebels.
very, very good at batting.
Very good at batting.
Consistency is key, as we all know. And that is what the Rebels do a lot in these games. Another good hit. Center field.
Is he gonna run?
Is looking to run the third, but he does not. And the other player, I think he was caught actually, or no, it was not. Okay, that means that we have a player at first base and a player at second base. It looks like the player at the second base is trying to steal third, and number 11 here, as we can see in the right side of our screen, is also trying to steal second. Wow, and another incredible hit there, looking to go straight
he gonna
to the
run?
field.
Is he
And
gonna
they're
run?
both gonna run to try and get
That's
home.
another point.
One player
Will he
makes
go?
it to
Will he get
second.
there? Will he get there?
Make it? Will he make it? Yes, he
Oh, he does, and
It's
that's-
safe. That is 2 more runs for Paris.
And the
Great
Rebels
start here.
lead by 3.
In the start of the first inning, great
Very
plays
unusual.
here by the Rebels.
We did not predict that at all.
No,
we did
but
not predict that at
that-
all.
The players were the teams were definitely very close, so it looks like it's going to be a good game today.
Very long game in store for everybody. Still 0 outs and already 3 runs.
I got to be careful here because we only have 1 out.
That's a strike.
That is a strike, but Paris is hitting very well. I think John needs to get into his rhythm a little more.
That's a ball.
That is a ball.
Ooh, that was a little outside the box.
And that
And he
is
walks.
a walk.
That is
So John here still, like
John-
we said, he hasn't pitched since yesterday, so he might be a little bit rusty.
but a bit tired because he's been playing first base.
Has
He
been
played
playing
first base all
so
game.
he had to be very, very concentrated here. Now having to step up as our pitcher. So we will see because there is still 0 outs. Now there's 1 person on first base, 1 person on second. Number 7 looking to steal second base.
Oh, he stole
Someone
third.
stole third.
Smoke. I see smoke on the
We
camera.
see smoke, and we see a player at third behind, in front of number 7. Here, at the other
Side of the field.
side of the field.
So left field here.
Ooh,
He hits another one. He can even, and it's a fumble by the shortstop
Another fumble.
again.
So we have 1 more point for Paris. 1 player on third base and 1 player on first base.
Second base.
Second base?
Yeah.
Okay, second base.
Concentration does not seem does not seem to be on the Trojan side. Shortstop fumbling 2 balls in only the first inning, and we're already trailing by 4 with 0 outs still on the board.
Not looking good today, guys. It's not looking good right now. Definitely a lot different compared
That's
to
a foul ball.
he's stealing. They're both stealing, even though it was a strike. So now, as we can see,
Can you do
in
that?
camera 2, we can see number 7 on third base and another player on second base for the Rebels. Very dangerous stuff here. Still 0 outs for the Trojans. Will we see something happening? Will we see an out, a strikeout maybe, perhaps? No, we see a ball 1.
But that seems unusual. He hit the bat, but it went foul, and they still stole. Is that
Very
allowed?
smart play. That is allowed. I think it is allowed. I'm gonna have to check
It's
the
a
rule book.
strike.
That is a strike now, 1-1. Hopefully, John is in his flow. He can get a strike out for the team. Good hit there
Oh
again.
my
Paris
god. Oh, and he missed the catch.
missing the catch.
And that's
Someone
another
is going
point.
for third base. Sorry, 1 person at third and 1 person at first. Looking to steal second. Will Wyatt make it?
Then we get him out. Oh, but he gets the run. He got
He
the
gets
run.
So
6-0.
So as you can see here, if we look at camera 2, this player right now is going to
Can we get a
go
replay on that?
out. He has been struck out
Can we get?
because he got out of camera 2.
We're gonna see a replay of that one.
Let's see what happens here. As you can see here, the
Goes
player
for
is
the
going
run.
home, and in the corner of the screen we can't really tell, but there's a player that's trying to steal second base.
Can we
and he
get- can we
doesn't
get
make
that?
it. No, we cannot. I don't think we can get that, unfortunately.
And there seems to be a turnover.
Good stuff. So that's a turnover there.
The mercy rule. The mercy rule has been
The
applied.
mercy rule has been applied here.
The score is
Maybe,
6,
not
right?
Sure. The score is now 6-0.
So
So the score is 6-0 now.
So if we pan back to us, so bottom, as we move on to the bottom of the first inning, Trojans trail by 6.
Trail by 6.
That's a hefty,
Big deficit.
big deficit. They're gonna struggle a lot to come back from that. Confidence, maybe a confident boost from winning the last game, but have to have big plays to come back from this.
Yeah, I think that that Paris hitting almost every single ball that was thrown at them.
Yeah,
Which is
incredible
good.
batters,
The
incredible
batters
batters.
at Paris, really good, like we saw yesterday as well. So I definitely think that Ash will have a tough time trying to come back from this deficit. But we've seen that they can make 9 points in a single inning. So
Can they
I
do that
think
again?
That they might be able to do just that again if they are lucky.
Shortstop was having a bit of trouble this
It
inning.
looks like we're making a lot more mistakes in this
yes.
game compared to last game. It might be that the players were again overconfident happy with their win and now forgetting about playing hard in the second game. Preston is now up to bat. He's going to bat in, if we can see, he's going to start batting soon. Preston Harris, number 6 senior, one of only 2 seniors on our team. Incredible player, batter, and outfielder as well.
Just to add, number 22 for ASP is first baseman. He was also the pitcher. I've been watching his warm-up. Hasn't been going too well, but we also have to remember he was the pitcher that led to the 9-run inning for the Trojans.
So,
So
yeah.
maybe I might be foreshadowing something. I don't know. I'm praying that we can get back. See, that's the 4th time he has dropped the ball.
But that's okay because that means that they have made a switch in their pitcher, which is unfortunate for the Trojans because 22 was throwing some great pitches to our team to hit them far away and get good hits out of the field.
Diamonds. Yeah.
And I think that now that they've switched their pitcher, there might be an opportunity or there might not be an opportunity or less of an opportunity for the Trojans to get as many points as they did in the first game.
Okay, so now we're going to go to the field. And if you're joining us right now, it's the bottom of the 1st inning. Trojans trail by 6 runs. Let's see what's going to go down.
Preston Harris batting up. Let's take a look at the first camera here.
Strike.
That is a strike, unfortunately, for Preston. But we know he's a good hitter. So when he hits those balls, he hits them really far.
Oh, he hits it, and he predicted it.
Incredible hit there by Preston.
Lovely first
To
base. A nice single right there.
No,
Nice.
It is not. It was a foul ball.
Oh,
That is
unlucky.
unfortunate.
That's a
So
strike.
that is 2 strikes now for Preston.
Okay, so
Is that
he's out.
Oh, strike out.
Strike out, no
Very
balls. That
fast.
is scary. The pitcher is
good.
not messing around.
First batter, first strike out very early on in the bottom of the 1st inning. A lot of firsts here.
Sorry guys for that. We went down. I think we went down about 5 minutes ago. So
We are back
But it's
up. It is still 3-6. I'm pretty sure the bases are all still
Can I
loaded.
hear what they
Wyatt
said
Beath
about my
at
slide?
3rd here, number 10, and it looks like Graham is at first base and Owen O'Brien is at 2nd. So the bases are loaded. Let's see if we can get a grand slam or maybe another home run. I think it might be Jack that's batting. Not sure, but we will see what happens here. I think that's 1 ball for the pitcher already. Looks like another ball for the pitcher, so that's 2 balls. That is a walk.
and
a
that's another
walk.
point.
Another
4-6.
4-4 4-6 here at the ABF. Number 7, Eli Plank.
And you know what time it is again?
It is
All bases are
another
loaded.
All bases are loaded again.
Sorry for the lag. Ever since we had that problem, we've been a bit laggy.
We are back now though on a new link.
So CC, our head of the media team, should change that because we are no longer live on that account.
Very
Boys, come on.
So now 13, Owen O'Brien, and Graham at second base, and Eli at first. Wyatt could make it home. Wyatt was able to make it home to get another point, and now we can see if they are going to make another point. So still the first inning here. We were down by 6, now 4-6. I think that's a strike. Yeah. So let's see here. Batting. Eli looking to steal that second base. Another ball, or that is a strike. That is a strike. Okay, so 2-1. I think. And another ball. So that means, oh, never mind, a strike. That's unfortunate. So that means that they will have 2 outs for the Trojans. Someone struck out there. We still have all the bases loaded. So hopefully we can get a nice hit here and get a couple more home runs to get some more points. As we can see, Eli continuing to try to steal that base. We have a lefty here. That is 1 strike, though, unfortunately, for whoever is batting currently. And 1 ball. So 1 strike and 1 ball for our batter. Number 18, the Paris pitcher, sizing up the batter, throws it, and it's over. So that's 2 balls now and 1 strike. Still, as we can see here, Owen O'Brien still at third base, Eli Plank still at first, and Graham, I think, still at second base. Another ball. So 3 balls now for the pitcher. A little bit of a dry spurt. Let's see here what happens next. If he gets another ball, that means it's another free walk. So the last 2 points that we have scored are on walks. Let's see if we can get another one. Yes,
That's
we
another
can.
walk.
That is another walk. And that means that we get another point. And that means that the bases are still loaded. After 3 points, the bases are still loaded. This is
that is
really,
Will,
really
the
good
freshman.
stuff.
Will.
Will, the freshman, gets to walk to first base. Number 4 here. 1 of 3 freshmen. Elias, freshman, and who is the other freshman, actually? Graham. So Graham, Elias, and Will are 3 freshmen for this high school team. Good hit there. Oh, and he does not make it to first base. That is very, very unfortunate stuff.
And that's a turnover, and that brings us to the top of the second.
That does indeed. So 3 outs now, top of the second. And we will see Paris going to bat now later.
Not a bad start.
Not a bad start. A long, very, very long first inning.
But we've managed to come back. We
have managed to come back, which is news because now we're only down by 1.
Yeah.
Well, at the start, we were down by 6.
Yeah. So great plays, but ASP, straight batters, keep on batting. Not a single weak link on that team when it comes to batting. Lost a bit of focus, then regained it. Let's see, the pitcher was a bit struggling. The ASP pitcher was struggling to find his rhythm. Made 3 or 4 people walk.
Yep.
So let's see how it goes. As Ash is now currently warming up. We excuse for disconnecting. We had a
bit of Wi-Fi troubles.
Yes, but we are back. So if you're joining us, it's the top of the second inning. It is currently 5-6 for the ASP Rebels. Let's go to camera 2 here. Oh, no, too late. We're good. Somebody was hitting a celly. But we didn't get that in time.
It's all right though. We might want to go to camera 2 because camera 1 is getting a little bit laggy.
Yeah, camera 2 looks like it's better. We can see the warm-up here.
warm up here. Look at Ryan. Great toss down to first base. Will, the outfielder. And now camera 2 is getting laggy. So it looks like as the day goes on, we're getting a little bit more and more Wi-Fi issues, which is unfortunate, but that's just the way it goes, you know.
Yeah.
We only have so much technology, we only have so much equipment, and that means that we can only do so much with our videography.
Yes, yes. But as the day rages on, more people come to the ABF, and maybe that is kind of wonking up our signals here.
Yeah, definitely. I think it is still very good game so far. We can see now that the batter is coming up. So if we can look at camera 1, we can see here John is still pitching. There he goes.
Hit!
Hit
Wow,
by the
that's slow
Paris player.
motion.
That slow motion. It might just be the
That is-
lag.
Oh, but did they get him out? They do get
They
him
do
out.
get him out. So good
Lovely
hit there
play.
by Paris, but better catch by the Trojans to get the player out.
Oh, oh. Quality is a bit dropping here. Maybe more people in the stands consuming data. But that is one out at the top of the second. Swings it. Did they get him out? Yes, they do.
That's 2
Lovely
outs
play.
now. Great playing here by the Trojans. Good outfielding, good catches now. It looks like we are not fumbling anymore. It looks like we're catching those ground balls, catching those high balls. And now we have 2 outs fairly early on in the top of the second inning.
After 2 plays. Wonderful. Wonderful here. Yeah, great job from the outfield. Oh, we're batting. But sadly we cannot.
I'll let you know when they start.
Sorry guys for this. We're not commentating right now because we are trying to figure out some technical issues, but here's second camera for you to keep you entertained for now. Oh, and it's a walk. It is a walk, so that's first base there. Losing a bit of momentum here. We- Ball there. Oh, and he tries to steal second. Yes. Oh! He's safe.
He's safe. Oh, wow. Almost a third out there. Very, very
Very
close.
risky.
Very risky as well. We still have a player on first base. We are back though. The quality looks to be getting better, so that's very good.
Let's not jinx
Number
it, though.
6 is trying to continue to try to steal that base. Do they do it? No, they do not. Every time he's looking to steal that base there.
Ball. And number 6 is off. He's going to steal the base. Will he do it? Ooh, very close. Very close. But he is safe, and that's second base.
Second base there. We have no one at first yet. We still have the same ASP batter up to bat. Here goes John.
Ooh, that's a strike.
I think that's a strike. Good pitch by John there. 1 strike and 2 balls.
What a strike!
Great strike. That is
Oh my-
gone. That is gone. Can we take a look at camera 2?
That's a
we can
home
see
run.
The outfielders. That is way out into
That was
the
out of
fence.
the fence. I think he jumped
No,
the
no,
fence.
no. I think it was like it reached the fence, and that means that ASP can get not 1, Actually, yeah, ASP can get 1 point.
Because I think it
And
went
one player at
under the
second
fence.
base.
It went under the fence.
1 player at second base now for ASP, and 1 more point on
Lovely
the scoreboard.
strike from right field. That's a weak spot for the Trojans. I heard they were talking about lefties striking to right field and how that would have been the main issue for them, and it's proving to be true. Another strike. Will they get him out? No, and oh my God, Ryan fumbles it. He gets pushed, and that's another point for the ASP Rebels.
That means that we now have another point on the scoreboard and 1 more player. Let's look at this replay here. Take a look at that. Good strike there by the Paris player.
Gets it by third baseman.
Gets it to the third baseman. Well, you can see the other player is going to home base, and Ryan fumbles it.
Too low, maybe. Too low. But
point.
Unlucky there. Very unlucky. If we can go to the first camera, which is a bit laggy.
I think we should stop this.
It's a very
good hit again.
laggy.
Good hit now. Player is running
going
home. He is going home, and he is there. So another point for the Rebels. Very unfortunate. Again, we already have 2 outs, which we got early on in this inning. We should be able to get another one very quickly, but we are losing time now because these points keep racking up, and now we're down by 4.
A bit laggy. We apologize for the lag. Oh, and I saw a third camera pop up there. But okay, never mind. Hits it. Will he get there?
Look at camera 2.
He's going for home.
He's going for home.
Oh my God! What a blunder!
Blunder. So this guy can make it to third base.
And that's
Number
another
19.
point.
Another point for Paris, and a player now at third base. This is not looking good. It looks like we have a timeout as well, or maybe we're changing sides. 6-10 now. We are switching sides.
And we're back. We're trying to fix the issue of the lag here. For now, we're gonna stay with the second camera because it appears to be not the laggiest. Apologies for the first camera. It's very laggy. So we'll be telling you what's a ball and what is a strike because it's very laggy, the camera. But if we analyze, we're at the bottom of the second now. We're at the bottom of the second. And ASP has managed to get 4 points on the board. The mercy rule, I think, was applied, or a rule, because we are short on time. We're only on the second inning, and there is 2 more innings to go with only 45 minutes on the clock. So it's a race against time. Can Ash recover and get points on the board? We apologize for this. Stream hasn't gone. The second part of the stream hasn't gone so well. Our cameras are a bit fatigued and running on low battery and low 4G. But we'll march on. Apologize the for the lagginess, but as long as we're streaming, it is all right. Thank you for the cameraman to show us second base and home plate. No base, no runs yet, no strikes. We do not see what is happening, but nobody is on home plate. Nobody is, as I call it, on any bases. Let's see. I think it was a strike. So that's 1 out. That was 1 out. Now we're changing batters since there was a strike. Now there was a strike. Now we got camera 1 is back up and running. So let's see. And that's a strikeout. Second strikeout. Unfortunate. That's just second strikeout. Now we move on to the last. No points on the board for Ash in the second inning. So that's 2 outs now. And a new batter comes on. Looks like could be Jack Stevens. Could be Jack Stevens here. No clue though. Ooh, foul ball. Or it could be Daniel, one of the two. A foul ball. And we have resumed our quality here on the stream. Ooh, miscommunication. Miscommunication between the two people here. between the catcher and the pitcher. As now staring him down. Strike there. That was a strike. The pitcher of ASP proving to be a worthy opponent here. Executive decision to change pitchers from the last game. That's a ball. That is a ball. And let's see if this batter can do something here. What a hit! That is, and it is caught. Unlucky there. It is caught, and that brings us to the top of the third with Ash trailing by 4. Ash trailing by 4. Unlucky there. Ash trailing by 4. Very unlucky there. Very, very unlucky. So, I'm back here again. Sam has left me to solve some of the technical issues that we are facing on stream. But if we analyze that second inning, it has not been a very good inning for us. I think it's one of the worst innings for this weekend. But we are persevering through it. We're trailing by 4. Best shot right now is to try to limit the amount of runs that ASP will score this inning to give us a chance to come back. Since there's so little time left, there's 40 minutes left on the clock with 2 more innings to be played if they could be played. Not one of the best showings from Ash. Not one of the best showings for us on stream since it is really laggy. But yes. That is a hit from ASP and mishap there.
Where's the scoreboard?
Mishap there, and that is a single from ASP. If you're joining the stream right now, it's the top of the third as Ash trail by 4. Go Ash here. As you can hear, the mom's in the back. Let's see now what's gonna happen now. And he steals second base. What a play by ASP. Maintaining their being concentrated. Trying to steal third base as well. But not going to let that happen. Number 13, Owen. Not allowing that. Owen, he's gonna steal it. Yes, he will. He will steal it. He will steal it. He will steal it, and that is man on third. Number 8 has stolen 2 bases so far. That's a strike right there. Very slow inning, very slow game so far. And there, let's see, I think it's a couple of strikes. Cam 1 on my screen looks to be getting better, but it's tilted. That is a strike. We apologize for this camera angle. The other camera seems to be a bit broken. And he hits it. Will he get to home? Yes, he can. Oh, and first baseman, will they get him out? Yes, they will. That is out. Yes, that is. That is out. No, it's not out. Unbelievable. That is unbelievable. That was out. He was out. Unbelievable call from the umpire. On our screens, he looked out. That is incredible. That is incredible, guys. That is another point for ASP and a double from the batter. Another mishap from first baseman Ryan. Confidence seems to be at an all-time low, and concentration as well. Can we bounce back? So tilted camera angle here. It plays into the effects. Like a movie. It's like a movie. What's the movie called, Roberto? Where it's Inception, something like that, where the camera like flips and everything. We're going for that type of style, we may call it. So, Ash trails by 5. That's a strike, but and he steals third base, as you can see. Steals third base. ASP adapting the Trojan mentality, trying to steal those bases, and they're very successful. If the third baseman gets to home, Ash will trail by 6. Number 2 has stolen 2 bases so far this afternoon in this inning. And if you're just joining us, it's the top of the third. Oh, and he walks. He is walking. 22 has walked. So it's man on third and man on third. On second. First. Man on first. Ash has gotten a timeout because we need to reconfigure and look at what our game plan is, because right now we're trailing by 5 and will trail by 6 if we do not lock in, as the term says, as we say around these parts. So I'm joined here. Sam has been replaced by Roberto. Because solving these issues that we're having with the camera seems to be okay for now. I hope that it stays okay. Because this is a fun game to watch and see if the Trojans make a comeback. We're struggling right now. Will we get out of the ditch? I don't know. Loss of confidence here, but we'll see. Roberto, what do you have to say?
I think that the game is going like really well. And also that it's a shame that we cannot watch the game in full quality right now because it's such a great game and the day is beautiful.
Yeah.
And
But we're doing an amazing job. We're doing the best we can, so let's march on. We have apparently changed picture on my screen right now. If we turn to camera one, appears to be number 21, and that is Daniel. So that's our fourth picture of the day. Daniel is a sophomore. I think he has the second fastest throw in the team, clocking in at either 56 miles per hour or 70. One of those two frequencies, but I don't know which one is which.
okay, bro.
Daniel warming up his pitch. These are really important pitches that are coming up because the fate rests in his hands. The game rests in his hands. We have under half an hour to play and Ash trail by 5. So if we want to have a chance of winning this game, we have to strike out 3 people and get them out. So let's see how it goes. Ooh, first pitch a bit off. And as we can see, number 6, if I recall correctly, from ASP, sliding all over the place to stay safe. Let's turn into camera 1 again to see. Hits the ball. Camera 2. Does he get him out? Does he get him out? Yes, he does. That's the first out, and that is what we love to see. But that's another point for ASP. Number 6 got the run. So now Ash Trojans are trailing by 6. Daniel, great pitch trying to get that guy out, and he did. But now that's 1 out so far. That's a strike there. So we have a man on third. We have a man on third base. Very risky. Could make the game. Ooh. That's a ball. Daniel is a very versatile player on the squad who can play shortstop. And he hits it! Caught! Does it get there? Yes, it does, and that's a turnover we needed. Daniel coming in clutch for the third inning as we change now and Ash trail by 6. Incredible plays from Daniel. Incredible call from the coach to switch pitchers from I recall John to Daniel. Very good idea. Daniel's pitch is very strong. He tends to do fastballs, which clearly worked. Got 3 people out, two people out, and have turned over. And now we're at the bottom of the third with 25 minutes to play in this game. Let's see how far we can get. We trail by 6, so we have to get at least a minimum of 6 runs to stay in the game. Roberto, do you have anything to add?
Yeah, I think that Daniel is doing a really great job. Proves himself. Uh, Deserving a spot feature for the Varsity team. Also, I think that it's time to give everything we can right now and see what we can get with this game. Even though we're losing by 6, which is all the points we have, we need to double our points.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
once we get it, it's gonna be a nice thing.
So let's head back to the field to see ASP warming up. Make sure as well, after the game ends, we'll take some interviews from some of the key players of today's game. So we'll probably stay tuned for that. After the game, 5 to 10 minutes after the game, will be, I'm gonna have some players sitting next to me. So be sure to check that out as we head to the bottom of the third. Ash trails by 6, currently 6-12 for ASP. So that's strike there for Ash. As I don't think we have changed picture from last time. If we can go to camera 1. That was really high out of the box. That's a ball. Looked like a strike. Pitcher. Incredible for ASP. Ball. I was out of the box. That's the third ball. Ooh, strikes. And that is the second strike, apparently. So second strike. Apologies for the misuse of the numbers. We don't have a little birdie is down. So, and he is walk. Nice walk here. We'll see who this is. Appears to be Wyatt, number 10. Wyatt, he's a junior. As we move on, we can see nice walk there for Wyatt. He's the Canadian national. Hits it. Wyatt steals the. Oh, and that's an out, but Wyatt gets the second. That is an out. Nice catch by the ASP outfielder, the second baseman. But Wyatt steals and gets the second base. Wyatt goes to third. Does he make it? Yes, he does. Oh! He is hurt. Wyatt is down. Wyatt is down. Wyatt is down, and he slipped. It seems like he slipped. He is walking. He is okay, but I think he would be upset in himself. Major blow for the Trojans. Major slip up. So nobody is on bases anymore. That's 2 outs. Major slip up. Ash trail by 6. That is a ball. Ash trail by 6. 19 minutes to go. So, will we play a 4th inning? We do not know, but we trail by 6. So, we have to hope. Oh, hit, foul ball. That's a strike. Right there. Very unlucky second game. Very unlucky. Not gone our way. But it's okay. We keep on playing and see where it leads us. Wow, that was a ball, and that is a walk. Let's see who the batter was here. Number 13, Owen. So Owen O'Brien walks. Lots of walks from ASP's pitcher. Wow, that is very laggy. We apologize for that. Very laggy. Very laggy. This Sam is.
No, it's not.
Lovely outfield camera view. That is a strike. Make out from the blurriness, that was a strike. Swung at that. Camera comes back, and we are back. That's another strike, and that is out. That should be the 3rd out, but apparently we are not changing. So either Wyatt was not out and was ruled out because of injury, which might be the case. That might have been a strike. We do not know, but we have 2 outs and we trail ASP by 6 with just under 17 minutes to go. That is a ball. Very slow 3rd inning, very long 3rd inning. Let's see how it goes. That is a strike right there. Very fast. The balls that the pitcher of ASP pitches seem very fast and very hard to hit. As a 3rd ball. Not sure what is what because our coach is blocking the way. But let's see. He is stealing and he has stolen second base, and that is a walk. That wasn't stolen, he just walked. So now there's a man on first and there's a man on second. We are still alive at the bottom of the 3rd inning. Batting up seems like Jack Stevens, who's a sophomore here at Ash. Ooh, lovely strike, but foul ball. That's a strike. Swing and a miss. What a pitch. And he tries to steal third, and he gets there. That pitch was downright dangerous and horrible. It just bounced. It bounced. Before it even got to the home plate, trajectory was down. So now we have a chance of scoring. Let's see if it might pay off here. Hits it. Will he catch it? No, we can't. That is gone. That is in the pond. As a foul ball, that's another strike. What a pitch! Does it get him out? No, he doesn't. But that's a turnover right there. And that brings us to the top of the fourth. If the audience can see me. If the audience can see me. So we are at the top of the fourth now. We are currently trailing ASP by 6 runs. It is not looking good. I don't think we can win this as ASP now gets possession, and there's only 13 minutes left on the clock. So I think we're gonna play ASP's part of the inning, and that will be it for today's double header. But make sure to stay tuned for the interviews that we're gonna have this right after the game. We're gonna have the pitchers, and we're gonna have maybe first baseman and shortstop, and we're gonna interview them and see what their take was on today's first and second match. 2 different matches with 2 different outcomes right now. First match we won 11-6, but today we are trailing, and right now we're trailing by 6. So very interesting to hear what they have to say about today's game. So if you're just joining us here, we are at the top of the fourth. This is the second game of today's double header as Ash trail by 6. And we're back batting for ASP. That seems to be a bat. Daniel appears to be pitching. Very good pitcher. Got 3 outs in the 3rd inning. That is another ball. That's 2 balls to 0 strikes. Very long day here. We started streaming this morning at 9 and it's currently 12:19. So these lads have been playing baseball for around 3 hours now. Now 10 minutes to go before the clock runs out. Hits it. Let's go to the second camera. Where is the ball? Oh, he stays at first. Single. Gets a single. Lovely hit to center field. Gets the nod of approval of his coach now. Ooh. And he's going. Second camera. Will he get him out? Oh my God. No. No. And he steals second. He could have been out. He could have been out. But a mistake from first baseman here. And second baseman has led to ASP stealing another base. Unlucky there. Loss of concentration and loss of confidence here. Daniel pitches again, second. And he's going to go home. Will he go home? No, he doesn't. So now that's a nice single. As now we have men on third and first base. Number 7 now will pitch. Remember, we said it all throughout this weekend that ASP has some great batters, and it's proving so right now. Oh, a substitute now. Abhishek goes in as shortstop. So right now you can see number 17, Abhishek, in between the two bases as shortstop. Number 19 now looking to steal a base. Will we catch him out off guard? Not another hit. And that is a run for ASP. Will they get him out? Oh, and they drop it. That is another run for ASP. Now Ash trail by 7 with around 8 minutes to go. Let's get a replay on that. Strike left field here. And they get him. Tries to catch the ball. And Owen tries to catch the ball. Does not. Fails. And that's a careless mistake. 13-12. 13-6. My apologies. We've had 4 batters. And all 4 of them have hit so far. Foul ball, and that goes into the canal. Probably with the ducks. Very good variety of ducks here we have in the canals of Wassenaar. Very beautiful day, as we said, Saturday morning. Great weather to play baseball. And he hits the ball, and that's 1. Will he get to home? That's 2. Incredible scenes here from my desk. 15-6. Complete blunder from outfield and the defense. Our strong suit at a time of need is making mistake after mistake. Hopefully we can bounce back. We have 6 minutes. Could we? It might be possible. Nice strike by Daniel. Nice pitching by Daniel. So now Ash trails in search of something to grasp, any hope. Daniel pitches now. Gets hit. Second base. Will they get him out? Where was the camera angle on that one? Do we get him out? Yes, we do. Good job from first baseman Ryan, the Pakistan international. That's 1 out so far, and I think, was that a run? Was anybody on third base, Roberto? Nobody was on third base. So we might have the score wrong, or we might have it correct. I do not know. It might be 16. No, number 8. Strike. So that's 2-1. 1-0. Wow, what a swing. What a swing. 2. You can hear Roberto mesmerized there. That's strike 2. Strike, and he is stricken out. Second out. Good pitching by Daniel. Good pitching by Daniel. That was a really good, impressive one. He struck out that dude. And now on to the next. 2 outs, top of the 4th. Ash trail by 9.
Tough game.
Strike. That's a strike there.
Tough game here for Ash. 6-15. First game was a masterpiece, a masterclass from the players, but the second one, we're unfortunately seeing.
Strike, and that is out, and we move on to the bottom of the 4th. If we have time to play the bottom of the 4th. Do we have time to play the bottom of the 4th? We do not know.
Let's check it out soon.
Yes, it looks like, because they're warming up, so we might be able to play the bottom of the 4th. So this will be the last inning of today's doubleheader. Very, very slow inning. Very slow inning. Made quite a lot of mistakes. We made quite a lot of mistakes, which could have been fixed, which led to us trailing by 9. I think we gave up 6 runs that inning. Very long inning. I think we started the inning at 12. So half an hour playing that same top of the inning. So what do you have to say, Roberto?
That's for me. It was a pretty long and tiring inning. I imagine for the players as well, so they must be really tired after 2 games in a row, and especially this long inning. And also I'd like to say that they're giving their best, and we can see clearly that now we just saw a masterpiece from them, allowing fewer points at the end of the inning. So we're seeing that even though we're tired, we're giving everything we can, and hopefully we can make this game a little closer or even turn it out.
You know, I think we are giving all we can, but we're a bit underconfident, and we don't have the strength. We're a bit. I think we played hard in the first game today, which has led us to be tired for this inning. Lots of mistakes, lots of careless mistakes, lots of concentration, which has led to mistakes being made. Could we see an epic comeback? We have to make 9 runs. So
Yeah, we already seen that before
seen-
in the first game.
yeah.
9 runs in a single inning. So
Could that be again? And could we go above that?
if we do so,
We have to stay
it's for
tuned.
sure gonna be a game to be listed on the
Yeah.
Hall of Fame of
Yeah,
Ash.
Hall of Fame. Yeah, but stay tuned for interviews that are gonna be happening post match here. So now, if you're just joining us, here today, We are at the bottom of the fourth, so the last inning for today's double header. The score is 6-15 for ASP. Trojans are currently trailing by 9. This is the second game of the doubleheader. The first game, Ash won 11-6. So quite different results. It either goes one way or the other here. Only went one way or the other this weekend. So let's stay tuned to see what's going to happen. Number 15. I don't know if that's a new pitcher because the other pitcher that was pitching during this game has been really deadly and has stricken out a lot of our players. So let's see. Will the overconfidence of ASP with this healthy lead play into their overconfidence and make silly mistakes? So the freshman here, I think, Will, had a great strike yesterday, which brought 2 men home. Can he do something like that again today? Let's find out. That's a ball there. That appears to be a ball. Very laggy camera here. That seemed to be either a ball or strike. He did not hit that. Will should be proud of himself, a freshman making the varsity team. That looks really low. That's a ball. And he walks. First base. Lovely performance by Will. The patience to wait for a good hit paid off as he walks.
Yeah, freshmen showing that they're really confident enough that the ball is not going in the box and being patient enough to like not hit the box.
Yeah,
the ball is
ball,
like a perfect decision by even such a young person like that.
Yeah. I don't know who is batting right now, but let's see what he can do. Ooh, ball. Will get second. Yes, he is. Let's see. Yes, calmly steals second base. Lovely effort by the freshman. Lovely confidence. You love to see it.
Our freshman giving a masterclass every day. Yesterday he gave the beautiful play that he took out 2 points for us, and now he's showing that he's able to score for Ash as well, and especially being a freshman in varsity.
Very low. Again, that's a
walk.
Intermediate walk.
And we see the freshman Will get into the third.
He stole that. Lovely. Confident again and again and again. You love to see it. Very confident. Steals third base. And we have a man on first and we have a man on third. So is this the opportunity for us to have a comeback? We'll see. Up to bat. I don't know who that might be. Very low again.
That seems to be a ball.
Yeah.
That's another ball.
Wait, if I see correctly, he's still second base.
Is it true?
Yes, it
Yes,
is.
it is true.
Oh, he hits it. Foul ball. Doesn't have that strike. So, stole the base. We have a man on third and we have a man on second. Lovely
Wow.
hit into center field. Will go. Will's going. Will is gone.
Well, it's gone to the home.
Will he get to home? Yes,
Yes,
he
he
will.
will.
Yes, he will.
We get
That is a
also the
run
third
for
and
Ash.
second base again. And that's a point for Ash.
So 7-15. $7-15 here. I think now Ryan up to bat. If a guy on set. Oh, he got out. Looks like he got out.
No.
Or no?
Do we have someone in
No,
second?
third base, no outs. We have a guy. Let's switch to camera 2. Camera 1 is not doing us justice right now. Camera 2. It's another one. Looks like
Looks like a ball. Looking at the coach's reaction.
we can get to camera 1. Maybe it's not as laggy.
Yeah, looks good. Wow.
That was high above the box. That's a ball. Pitcher either throws the ball straight into the box or above or below. That was high again.
And that seems to be the third ball.
It seems to be a pattern here.
Not being able to give good pitches.
And that is a walk. Good job from Ryan, sophomore here at Ash. And that is first and third base. Men on first and third base. Number 9. That looks like Wyatt. So Ryan and Wyatt. Strikes
We see a
out.
strike. And
But
we see
Ryan
a
is
walk.
going for second.
We see a walk. And we see the third
No, it's
one,
he hit it. Robbie hits it.
and it's a point. There we go. We have someone in first and second base, and also a point for Ash.
So Ryan
Nice
Ryan on
work,
second,
Robbie.
Ryan on second, and Robbie on first. Wyatt running home. That is 8-15. We are coming back. Still 0 outs here. Let's see what we can do.
Nice batting from Robbie. That is also
Yeah,
trying to
that
steal
that
the
is a,
second base.
that is a ball right there. That is a ball. Robbie's shirt is untucked. He's gonna look at this replay. He's gonna get yelled at. His shirt is untucked. That is a
That seems to be another.
and Robbie steals, and Ryan and Robbie steal first, second, and third base. So now, great play, great chemistry between the two, between the pair, to understand that they're both of them, they locked in. We say. Now up to bat, Albishek. I recognize his batting form. Let's see. It's it. Let's
And
go.
that's a walk.
That is a walk. And you know what time it is? All bases are loaded. 1, 2, and 3 are loaded. And ASP take a timeout. This is the chance for the Trojans to come back. If we scored this, we will be at 11, giving us a 4-point deficit, which could be gained. Let's see. So as we analyze and we wait for this timeout, Ash is in a very good spot. All bases are loaded.
Yeah, and we've seen this before. In the first game, we saw all the 3 bases loaded.
Yes.
And they scored 9 points in a single
Yes.
inning. Can we see that back again?
Hopefully, honestly, I wish for them. They've been playing really well after after the major point deficit. So I'm really curious to see what we can do. And it looks like the timeout is over. So if we can go back to camera 1, please, Roberto. Okay. So as it stands now, Ash trail by 7 with all bases loaded.
We see a good pitch and another walk. That means a point for Ash.
Point for Ash. That is 9:15. So we trail by 6. The comeback is on. Number 13, Owen O'Brien walks, and still all bases are loaded.
We can see that we have 0 outs, so maybe there is a hope down deep.
Yeah, hope somewhere, something.
All 3 bases loaded. We already scored 3 points this inning, so that's a bad pitch again.
That was a
That's
ball. I think if we do. Ooh, strike. 1-1. I'm uncertain of who is batting right now. What a pitch. Strike, and he's going home. Robbie gets it. Does he get there? Yes, he does. And Graham gets it. Oh, no, that's not Graham. Number 12 is Graham.
It is.
Graham, what a lovely play from Graham.
And that's 4 points for Ash in the single inning.
Good play from Robbie Dillon. We're going to have to ask him about that later. We're going to have to ask about that, so I have to write that down. Oh, camera 1 is down. Can we go to camera 2, please?
Yep.
Camera 1 is down, but Robbie with an influential play here.
Can we look at the replay of that?
Do we have a replay of that?
I think so.
Yes,
Yeah.
we do.
Graham getting into the base.
I think it was a ball, and everybody capitalized on that. They did. Yes, they did. So now it's 10:15. Camera 2.
Back to camera.
Bases are all still loaded.
We're down 5. We're looking at a possible comeback. Let's hope for it. Ash has a really great team. They're very explosive, so we can expect that this comeback is not something unreal right now.
Sorry, camera 1 is apparently down. Maybe loss of battery. We've been streaming for over 4 hours now. Around 4 hours. So, oh, camera 1 is back up.
Let's take a look at camera 1.
Camera 1, whoa, a bit laggy, but we love to see it. If we go to camera 2, because we can understand more of what is happening. Oh, there appears.
Let's see the pitch, and that's a ball.
Graham, can you go back to camera 2? Because I don't see anybody on first base.
Yeah, neither do I.
Maybe that might be 1 out. Graham might be out. There's a strike. Strike here. Ooh, strike right there. Swung at the bat. That's the second strike. That's a ball. If we Camera 2, please. We can see Abhishek and then Owen. So Graham got out. That is 1 out on the board. Oh, and it's a miscap. Can Ryan get there? Yes, he can. Is he safe? Yes, he is safe. That is 11-15. Ash trail by 4. So ASP lead Ash by 4 at the bottom of the 4th with 1 out. Jack now. That is a ball. Very low.
I see that there was a change in the picture. And that also like
There was a change in the pitcher.
yeah,
Oh,
there
I didn't see
was.
that.
Number
First ball.
15 that was pitching before, it's now on the first base.
Yeah. So now number 7. There's one on first base, Roberto. So number 7 is Eli, right? Eli, and then the guy on third is Owen. So that's another ball. This game has been going on for an incredible long time. Is there a chance for Trojans to make a comeback? We'll see. Strike there. Jack swings. If it is Jack, he swung. It's 1-2. Come on, Jack. Abhishek is stealing the base. Will Owen get there? Yes, he does. That is 12-15. Ash is making a comeback right now. 6 points in 1 inning. 3 more to go. If you see camera 2, Eli is on second base. So, we have a chance. Camera 1. Camera 1. Very low. Jack is still batting, and he is walking.
And that's a really good play.
So number 9, Jack Stevens walks. Let's see now, camera 1. Will, I think it is. That is a ball. 1-0.
That is another ball.
Yes, another ball.
That is another ball.
Strike. 1-2. It's so cold. It's so cold here in the AVF building. Ooh, strike 2.
We're 2-2.
2 for 2. Come on, Will. If it is Will. Swings at it, and he is strike, and that is the end of the game. So, another defeat for Ash at home by 3. And stay tuned because we will have interviews of the players. So if we keep camera 1 here, Ash has lost. Bottom of the 4th. So the game has ended. Everybody's shaking their hands. Lovely weekend here. Lovely baseball. Triple header, I think, as we call it. Triple header. Ash lost the first game 9-7. We won the second game 11-6, and now we have lost the third game 15-12.
A really close game.
Close game. We were coming back. Unfortunate. But it is what it is. The boys have to use this as a sort of practice for ISSTs for their real thing. It's just about confidence and confidence and focus. That are the main goals here. So yeah, we'll see you in a bit for the interviews.